Hello everyone, we're here today at Langley Speedway for the final race in the Legend Series. I'm alongside Eric Keplinger for
Hello.
tonight's race, and take a quick look at our track info for tonight. It's going to be afternoon conditions, 0.36 miles, Hampton. Where's Langley at?
Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia, okay. So we're going to be in the state of Virginia, 4 turns like usual, on most ovals, and then we're going to have our Eric Keplinger do the weather for tonight.
So it's going to be changing throughout the race. 87 degrees right now. Track time's 103. Winds is a southwest at 11 miles per hour. No chance of rain, so these guys don't have to worry about that. And yeah,
Yep, nice thing about virtual. So, um, Tyler Tomasi gonna be on pole position. Outside of him, gonna be Eric Keeter. Michael Rosero, right now our championship leader. I'm not sure if he is locked in there or not based on the points, but I think it's really close. But Kendrick Cryer in fourth, Wolfgang Hopp in fifth, Alex Kors in sixth, Josh Hughes seventh, Brendan Time in eighth, and that's gonna round out our field. So 8 drivers for tonight. So I'm pretty sure if Michael gets stage points, he locks himself in, no matter what happens throughout the race. So as long as he doesn't, I think he has a speed as he qualified third tonight, and I think he can hold himself up there. But you raced a few laps here in practice. So what was your thoughts on the racetrack conditions?
it's very loose off the exits of the corner, so you just got to be careful for that. It's very patient spaced track. You just got to hold the steady wheel and just know when to gas. As we're going green here at Langley for the season finale.
Yeah, Heater got a really good start on the outside actually compared to Tyler Tomasi as we go into turn number 1. Oh, so there's a bit of contact. Heater around.
And he clips Brendan. Brendan flips, and there's the caution. Wow.
And that's, wow, still flipping in. I think he just held up. Or did he
Oh,
reset to
man.
once? No, he reset. So I think he just got loot, or actually he got a bump from Michael, possibly, I think.
Let's go look
No,
back at the replay
he
now.
just got loose, it seems like, from the replay. And just clipped
Yeah,
Brendan
I just
Timon.
got loose on accident, like people struggled with in practice, and just wrong place, wrong time for Brendan Timon. Coming to lap 2, just we got about 70 more laps to go, but still it just sucks because he has to use his fast repair here.
I don't think here, unless he has steering damage, I don't think he'll have to use fast break for that incident. But we'll
Yeah,
go.
but Brendan will.
Yeah, he
Brendan's
will.
in pit road. He's gonna go like a few laps down.
And Heater is not taking the pits, so it looks like we're not gonna have a fast break for Heater. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back for doing as we were back here at Langley Speedway. Heater went down pit lane and he had about 3.5-second pit stop, so I'm guessing he either took his fast repair or just saw how bad his damage was or something like that. So guessing that's what happened there. But about to restart here on lap number 8. So should be about 25-ish more laps until the stage. As there goes Tomasi down into the lead.
Big Star, he's got a 2-car length lead. As here comes Kendrick. And here comes Michael right behind him. Heater nearly making it 3 wide in the back. Top 3 pulls away.
As it looks like Tomasi got a bit loose, so is Wolfgang Hoffman in the back, but he saves it. But the top 3 have pulled away from the rest of the field. Alex Corson in 4th, and kind of have about 2 different kind of trains here. 3-car train up front and a kind of a 4-car train up in the back. So be interesting to see how the tire wear is, especially with this hot temperature. I don't believe we've had any really hot temperatures except USA, but the USA wasn't really loose; it was a lot tight. So kind of a very different conditions than these drivers are used to.
Yeah, Tyler, leader is pulling away just a little bit. Michael was closing in on Kendrick, but it's about evenly spaced out. But Tyler's little by little pulling away as Michael keeps going wide off the corners. He's got to watch out for that because that's killing his exit speed.
As Michael gets a little loose off the exit, as Heater looking to the inside of Alex Corson. And I feel like with a flat track like this, outside could maybe work if you pinch him down hard enough, but it looks like Heater gets by Alex pretty easily in turn number 1.
Second place, Kendricks. He's trying. He tried the outside in the entry and come back down off the exit, and that worked for him. He's caught the back of Tyler. He's approaching him. Yeah, it's working on him. Might do it again here. Looking for the crossovers. Michael pulls in. So I don't know how he's making that apron work. It was very loose in practice, but he's making it work now. Tyler's going to try it, but Tyler has to sit back behind.
In the back, Josh Hughes, but no caution for him. Back up to the
Kendrick blocked. Yeah, Kendrick blocked him off turn 2. Ooh, Tyler gets loose, and here comes Michael on the inside. So Tyler falling back. Here comes everybody else, like Heater and Alex Corson catching them as Kendrick pulls away.
Kendrick has about 3-10 gap to Michael Rosero, but like we said, pre-race, if Michael gets any stage points, especially a second place stage point, he is basically our champion. But also we have 20 more laps to go, so you never know what's going to happen. But right now, it's looking pretty good for Michael Rosero in the 2020
Yeah, Heater's really closed in on Tyler here as Tyler's just falling back in. You expect Heater to make a pass on the 76 here in a few laps. It's Michael a bit slow off the corner. It's going to stack him up and allow for Tyler and Heater to get closer to him. It's Kendrick slowly pulling away here.
As right now they haven't really fallen off tire-wise, only about a few hundredths of a second compared to their fastest lap. So it looks like tire wear isn't the biggest issue for tonight's race, as Brendan Timon back on the racetrack as he's been side by side with Josh Hughes. As they almost make contact.
Yeah, Brendan's not happy over the radio right now.
Yeah, and he's gonna get 2 waves under the caution, so he does have at least one guaranteed caution up to 1 lap down. But Michael Rosero just trying to hold off Tyler Tomasi all over his back bumper right there in turn 1 and 2.
Comes Heater as Tomasi's got a bit loose off too, but Heater's trying what Kendrick was doing, or got him to lead, going high in corner entry and is coming back down. Worked a little bit for him as Tyler's going to try it. Now Tyler gets loose and Heater goes on by.
So it looks like Heater up in the 3rd position as he's still having a good night, but just not good enough to have a chance at the championship if there was any. But as we're getting up to some lap traffic, I believe it was the 34.
That's Brendan Timon.
Timon is he's gonna go to the outside and get out of the leader's way, but we also have another lap car of Josh Hughes in the 8 car. I don't know if he's gonna get out of the way because he's on the lead lap right now. He probably wants to stay on the lead lap. So it could be interesting to see what happens here as they'll have to get around these lap cars as Brendan pulling up here a little bit in the background. But Michael slowly gaining, and Kendrick Cryers. Oh, Josh loose. Oh, he saves it, and that's gonna allow Kendrick and Michael to get back.
Oh, it's
Up,
gonna
so.
merge. Oh, let's go slow
Oh,
down Heater.
as they're
Oh,
three
Heater's loose
wide.
again. He saved it. Wow, that sucks for Heater, but yeah, I believe he has a card fast enough to catch Tyler.
Michael Rosero continuing to make ground on Kendrick Cryer,
Oh,
actually.
Brennan in the wall off of 4, slightly. As Michael's caught the leader.
Yeah, closing in with 10 laps to go in the stage. As he clips the apron a little bit. Maybe in the later runs of it when your car gets a little tight. I don't know if it gets tight or loose when you have old tires, but I don't
Michael's
know
going for
if
it here.
clipping the apron would work there. But yeah, it's working for him as he's on the inside.
I mean, that was
Oh,
close.
that
Oh,
was really
Kendrick
close
goes
between those
wide.
two. As Michael
Yeah, it's going to be
Rosero
Michael here.
gonna clear him on the eggs as Kendrick blinks in the background, but Kendrick falls to second. Can he maybe do what Michael's doing and maybe clip the apron a little bit? Because it seems like these guys are getting kind of tight, not loose anymore in these older tires. Yeah, Michael's on that yellow line thing. I don't know if that's a curve. No, it's just a line. But it's a little bit less banking kind of helps him throughout the corner. But right now, the field's pretty spread out as kind of an even gap for everyone. But with about 5 laps to go, that's going to change with caution for the stage. And Michael Rosero,
Ooh,
oh, but
Michael hits the
Michael hits the
wall.
wall! And that's going to allow Kendrick to maybe close the gap, and he will. I
Yeah, that
love
was
his.
not good for Michael.
Yeah.
He just went wide.
Let's go on board Michael Rosero and see if he has some steering damage on that, because that was a pretty hard hit, especially in these legend cars.
Oh, he just did it
Oh,
again.
yeah, he might, as Kendrick actually fell back a little bit there, but he might
Yeah,
have,
here Tyler's right in his rear.
as,
He just Tyler loose. He got it though.
I think what happened to Michael, he pushed his tires a little bit too much maybe, and kind of feeling the fall off right here, as these guys are really falling off a big cliff. They're up about half a second as we have
No
a big
caution.
smoke.
Oh, Josh, you just spun in
As
turn 3.
caution is out, and this could be close to the end of the stage, because you either want to take pit or stay out. If I was Heater, definitely want to stay out, but Michael, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, if
I
I
was
was him,
there.
I would just stay out, clinch a
Yeah,
championship, and be on my way. But could be some interesting strategy here if Michael wants to get one more stage win. But we'll see what happens here. I don't know if
yeah.
they had. I don't think they were allowed to put that time by. So see what happens next time. As I think Q stopped it. He's going to time it around the pace car. He's going to get two of his 4 laps back. As I think, let's take a quick replay of what happened to Josh. I think he just got loose again. He struggled pretty bad throughout the race, and he kind of he just got loose on injury, or yeah, no, he got loose on exit and just couldn't save it and hit the outside wall, and he spun it around.
He left the session, so he's not going to be racing the rest of the race. It's going to be traffic.
So as a time around again for a second lap, and Mark Rosell and these guys are left to stay out. But will there be another caution, or will this be the stage caution here? That's going to be the big question. And I don't really know the answer, but this might be the stage caution right here, possibly.
Yeah, stage ends at the end of lap 35, so I think,
Slap, so.
yeah, this probably is going to be.
Unless it's won the green, I think, no, even if it's won the green, it will be the end of the stage, so.
Yeah,
Heater lets
he
it
was going
pit,
down.
and it is going to be to the green, I believe, this time by. But Michael Rosero, if he lets it stay out right here again, he has won the stage. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the replay. as we were back here, and that was the end of the stage right there. And he's really gonna be on the freshest tires of the field, and can probably work his way through the field with these fresh tires. Pace car is off, and the green flag is back out. Michael Rosero in the race lead. He's gonna clear Kendrick Pryor on the inside. Pryor and Tomasi side by side. There's a 3 wide in the back almost with Eric Heater and Alex Corsa on the inside. As Heater makes it work in the middle. This is going to be trying to chase down these leaders. As Alex Corson slides up a little bit on the back of Eric, on the side of Eric Heater. But Mike Rosero remains our leader for now. But Tyler Tomasi up to second. We saw he had some speed early on. I believe he led a few laps. He was right. No, he did lead a few laps, right? Kendrick Pryor passed him. But now it's Tyler's turn to maybe make something work here. But here, working the outside with these fresh tires could be interesting with about 30 laps to go. As the front two have pulled away from the rest of the field, but Heater on the big charges, he's about 2 tenths quicker than Michael Rosero and Tyler Tomasi. But Tyler to the inside of the track, while Michael slides up a little bit into the second groove as Heater will take that spot. As he might be able to get to the lead right here in turn 3 and 4. He looks to the inside, and he's going to clear Tomasi, but now Tomasi, as there's contact on the front straightaway between Michael and Tyler. But here comes Kendrick Pryor to the inside, same with Alex Corson. I think he might push Kendrick up there, but Kendrick does a good job of keeping off Tyler Tomasi. There's a 3 wide for third. And Tomasi gonna go to the inside, gonna do a crossover on Kendrick Pryor. But Alex Corson up to third place right now in the 47 machine. So Eric Heater out in front by a big margin. He does not want to see a caution right now, because he will have the oldest tires on the field, obviously. I'm guessing these guys will pit the caution. And with that stage win, our champion, Michael Rosero, and it's going to be his first ever championship in the Legends Series. So congrats to Michael Rosero. And it's the second ever chase format we've ever done. First in the Legends, at least. He's going to win it by a pretty big margin, actually. About 20, I think it depends on where he finishes, but it's going to be about 20-ish points. Minimum. So, see how this rest of the race plays out. But 25 laps to go. Anything can happen, as Heater has a 2.5 second lead, and he does not want to see a caution, because no one else can challenge Mr. Eric Heater with those new tires, as he's pulled to a 3-second lead now. So we had 3-car pack wreck up here for second place position. Looks like Alex Corson did a pretty good job of saving his tires. We saw him win the ARCA race in Texas by saving his tires. So he has a really good history of saving tires as he looks to the inside for second place position. And there he goes. A little bit of a shove for Alex to give him a little bit boost on the exit from Tyler Tomasi. And it's going to push him up to second as Tomasi loose, and he saves it. But Michael Rosero on the outside going to make it work possibly here. As there's contact and Tyler around. That might be a caution right there. And there it is. Caution is out, and that is something Heater did not want to see with a 5-second lead on a short track, which that's only 17-second lap time. That's actually really impressive. Obviously, 20 lap, 30 lap new tires. But Tyler Tomasi around. I'm not exactly sure 100% what happened. I think he may have. Michael and Tyler definitely made contact, but I don't know if he slid up or not. But we'll see here from the replay. Looks like he gets loose on exit. We saw that. So it looks like he just kind of slides up into Michael a little bit and gets spun around through the grass. So he doesn't have too bad damage. So obviously won't be using his fast spur most likely. But everyone else down pit lane right here, except Eric Heater, obviously. Alright, pit exit here. See Brendan Timing getting his waves, but Tomasi out first. Alex Corson, as Michael had a bad pit stop there. He might actually end up the last car in the lead lap there. And Tyler Tomasi in second, Corson third, Kendrick Pryor fourth, Michael Rosero fifth, it seems like. And working Hopper in sixth place, rounding out our lead lap cars. Brendan Timing 1 lap down. He's still trying to make that up. He has not. Do not believe he has pitted for tires. He actually might have that last stage. So So actually Alex Corson second. Oh yeah, Tomasi gains into the rear due to causing a wreck. But Corson gonna be second place on these fresh tires. We saw how good he was at last run on the end there, but it could be interesting to see what happens here. As I believe Michael Rosero going to the back, he might have got a speeding penalty or something like that from pit road. But obviously Brendan Timon to the back because he has the lucky dog gear well. So they're already doubling up with the 2 to the green, I believe. But of course on the outside, gonna try to make it work, and we can probably sneak in a quick interview with. Actually, let's see the pace car. Let's go off right here. As you can see, those guys are pretty warming up their tires a lot as the pace car lights are off. But was it wasn't? Okay, but the pace car lights are off, and we have about 2 cars on the outside and 5 cars on the inside, with Michael Rosero in the back with an EOL. I'm guessing for either speeding or coming across the little yellow line, since the blue cone rule exists there. But see how he does on these old tires compared to these. He's about 14 lap older tires compared to those guys behind him. As there he goes, green flag is out. Back racing with about 20 laps to go, a little less than 20 laps to go. As Corson gets a really bad restart there, as he's gonna fall all the way to 5th and maybe even 6th place. So Wolfgang Hoffman gets by him right here. And he does, as Corson goes from 2nd to 6th place, and Michael Rosero gonna try to look to the inside tire. Tomasi, there he goes. He really sends it in there, as he's gonna stick it with these new tires as he slides up just a tiny bit. He's loose. Also with these new tires, you can kind of go a little bit deeper, but you get a bit loose on exit, it seems like. But Kendrick Cryer in 2nd. Keeter kind of holding him off pretty well. I'm kind of surprised. He's only about a 10th slower than Kendrick, or not even a 10th, about 300 slower than him. So it seems like these older tires aren't that bad compared to the new ones, but the new ones might be a little bit looser and cold. But Eric Keeter continues lead, actually pulled away from Kendrick Cryer last time by, but Michael Rosero and Tyler Tomasi catching up to Eric Keeter in these front 2. 15 laps to go. A lot can still happen, as we seen last week with the late race caution. I believe it was, I'm not sure exactly what the caution was, but we saw last week there was a late race caution, and same kind of with this week, but not as late. But Kendrick Cryer all over the back bumper. He's gonna look to the inside, doing the same thing he did with Tyler Tomasi. He's on the inside, as the outside just can't do much, especially with the old tires. I don't think he will be able to defend well. But that time he did, but I think after a course of a lap here, he just clears him, as there he goes. Michael Rosero back to the inside too. Rosero gonna clear here, but will Heater be clear? Tomasi yes, he will, but Tomasi puts the bumper to the back of him. And that's moving up moves him up the racetrack. But here comes Rosero. He's gonna be all over the back bumper of Kendrick Cryer. Kendrick a bit loose on exit. Same with Michael though. 10 laps to go. And this race is gonna be pretty interesting to the end, as we've all 6 cars within a second of each other, and all in the same lap tires except Eric Keeter right in the middle of them. Michael looking to end the season off with a win, with basically sweeping the race, a stage win and overall win. As Michael looks to the inside, Kendrick blocks low, as Michael might put the bumper to the back of him. Yes, he does, but it's not going to affect Kendrick Cryer out front. As he gets a bit loose on the exit. I'm not sure if that was because of a bumper. He just got loose there. But Michael going to move up the racetrack in that 2nd lane, and they're side by side for the race lead. Right behind him, Tyler Tomasi. He could sneak in 3 wide possibly and make it work, as Corson gets by Heater in the back there. As Corson, he can maybe make something work. We saw him, he was really fast at the late of that run. So see, his tires wear out. Corson just gets faster compared to the other guys, but Michael still in 2nd, trying to hold on to the outside. It's going to be tough though. 7 laps to go. Kendrick Cryer in the race lead. Wolfgang Hoffman in 6th place, trying to get by Eric Keeter. But Michael continuing to fight pretty hard on the outside. It's actually kind of working, but it's not going to be enough to do anything, as Corson to the inside for that 3rd place position. But Kendrick Cryer, I don't believe he's won a race in LRL ever, and he's looking to maybe get his first ever win in LRL history. Is also that would add him to the LRL All-Star race we have at I believe in December, right before Christmas, the week before Christmas. But 5 laps to go, and there's single file in the back. But can Tyler Tomasi and Michael Rosero catch up to Kendrick Cryer in time? Or even Alex Corzin, as Wolfgang Hoffman gets by Eric Keeter, as Keeter is fading fast, as they say in Cars 3. But it looks like with 4 laps to go, let's see what the lap times are as they cross the line. Kendrick a little bit faster than our 2 cars behind him. But these guys, I don't know. It's going to be close. So you might have to put the bumper to the back of him and move him up the racetrack. But Tomasi's actually, I think he closed that time by. And yes, he did. He closed about a 10th there. As Corzin looks into the inside of Michael Rosero for that 3rd place position. And a really good run for Alex Corzin after, I believe this is his only start in the Legend Series. But coming to 2 laps to go. Tyler Tomasi all over the back bumper of Kendrick Cryer. Kendrick gets a better launch on the exit, but Tomasi gets a pretty good entry as he may put the bumper to the back of him. Yes, he does, but that doesn't work as it's going to send Tyler up the racetrack, actually. And Kendrick now has a bigger lead than he did before. As the final lap is now, as we're on the final lap right here, Kendrick out in front. He's going to use the apron as Tomasi overshoots the corner. I think Kendrick kind of suspected that, but Kendrick could get the first win of his career, and Michael Rosero is going to win his first ever championship here in the Legend Series, and he well-deserved right there. I think he won 4 of the 6 races in the Legend Series, 1 at USA, 1 at Summit Point, won this race, or not won this race, but I think he won 4 in total. But there he goes, burning it down with Kendrick Cryer, as those 2 well-deserved. But Michael Rosero putting the season together, even after the points resetting, he had a pretty comfortable lead, but he finishes it off, and he's going to end up first place here, but it'll be interesting to see how second place ends out, because I believe there's a 3-way tie for second place. But a good result for Michael Rosero and a champion here in the Legends Racing League. And a new champion, I think the last time we've had a new champion was I believe it was last season in the Legends. Derek M. Smith won the championship, but Michael Rosero gets it done here at Langley Speedway, Speedway, as we're gonna bring him into the booth for a championship interview. Hello, Michael. You have won the championship here at Langley. How are you feeling about the whole season?
We finally did it. Thank God. Oh my God. That was a great season for us. Too bad we couldn't get the win. I really wanted to win. I think Kendrick was blocking too hard. I don't know if he deserves it or not. But hey, we won the championship. That's awesome. First ever championship win. Yeah, it's amazing.
You had a really good night. You won the stage and you finished 3rd place. Anything you could have done to maybe win tonight? Maybe be a little bit more aggressive on the blocking or trying to pass Kendrick?
Maybe I could have bumped him out of the way, but I don't know. I just didn't want to wreck him, and he was blocking way too hard. I just didn't want to screw myself up. But yeah.
But you get it done here. Anyone you thank for tonight's race and the whole season?
I want to thank you for broadcasting. Same, Aaron Brown, Eric Keplinger, like everyone. We had a hell of a season, and we only just won the championship, and I just blew up. So.
Yep, I believe you got 4 wins this whole season. In a pretty good season for you, and congrats on your championship.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's going to be Mike Rosero, your championship winner, as we're going to be interviewing our winner for tonight's race, actually. Kendrick Cryer, I believe it's his first ever win tonight, and he's led 25 laps of race, and a really good win for him. He played the strategy right, and he got by at the end, so we'll bring him in for a quick interview here. Hello, Kendrick, you got a copy? Hello, Kendrick, you got a copy?
Race. Finally. Freaking finally. That felt good. Well, good job on the championship, Michael.
Sorry, we had some technical difficulties there, but Tara Tomasi gonna be rounding himself in the second place. We'll be interviewing him quickly. Hello, Tyler. You got a copy? Hello, Tyler. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So you get the second place finish here tonight at Langley. You started on pole, but just couldn't get it done at the end. Could you have maybe done something differently at the end?
No, the car's just super, super, super loose off, so you can't really pass.
Anyone you have to thank for the whole season in second place tonight?
Oh, yeah, Tomasi Lissa, she hits Arliss Performance, my friend Sarah, everybody, and Scott Saradinsky for spotting. And Spectre couldn't get the win, but not much could do there. Just the car was just horrendous, but it is what it is.
Yep, and congrats on your second place and good season.
Thank you.
So let's go round out our interview. For some reason, Kendrick couldn't hear us, so we'll wish we could have interviewed him, but I mean, we tried. So obviously, Kendrick Crowder get a win here tonight. Tyler Tomasi second, Michael Rosero third, Alex Scorza with a good run in fourth. Wolfgang Hoffman fifth, Eric Keeter sixth, Brendan Timon one lap down seventh, and Josh Hughes rounding out our field tonight. I think we had 4 different lead changes. So Mike Rosero with the fast lap. Caution wise, I think we only had 2 actual cautions. 3 actual. Well, we didn't have a stage caution really, but 3 actual cautions, 15 laps. So overall pretty clean and really good battle at the end and at the beginning there. So overall pretty good race, and we'll see you guys Wednesday night for the Truck Series at Old Texas, and that's gonna be the season finale, regular season finale there. So we'll see you guys then.